Hello everyone. Today we'll be starting with writing chemical formulae. This is the second part of the series Basics of Chemistry. If you haven't watched the first part, which was balancing the chemical equation, then go and check it out. So before starting, let me first tell you that the answer to the homework question is this, and the one who has answered it first and correctly is Tanya Rohila. To understand today's topic, you need to know this table beforehand. So let us first start with a basic question. Let's take the example of hydrogen chloride. So for hydrogen we have symbol H, for chloride we have symbol Cl. Right? First of all हमें क्या करना है? सबसे पहले उनका symbol लिख दो and after that just write the valency. Hydrogen has valency 1 and chloride has valency 1, as you can see it from the table also. But now the problem comes कि भाई table में तो we have -1 for chloride and hydrogen के लिए we have +1. So why are we just writing 1 both the sides, right? While writing valency, this is charge and this is valency. Please note, okay? यहाँ पर हम चार्ज नहीं रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं, यहाँ पर हम वैलेंसीज लिख रहे हैं. सो डू नॉट राइट इट लाइक दिस. ये कभी भी नहीं लिखना. यहाँ पर हम सिर्फ वैलेंसी लिखेंगे, चार्ज नहीं लिखेंगे. एंड नाउ यू जस्ट क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई दीज वैलेंसीज, ओके, एंड यू विल गेट द फॉर्मूला लाइक दिस H1 एंड Cl1, राइट? अब ये 1 रिप्रेजेंट करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं. यू कैन जस्ट ओमिट दीज 1. ये 1 को हटा दो एंड यू विल गेट द फॉर्मूला HCl, and this is absolutely correct formula. Let us take another example. Here I have carbon tetrachloride. First of all, what you need to do is try to judge or figure out what atoms are involved over here. Like here I have carbon and chloride, right? Write these atoms down. Carbon, chloride. And now write the valencies of each of these atoms. Carbon has valency 4 and chloride has valency 1. Right? Again, do not write plus and minus in front of them, okay? Now just cross multiply them. And as you can see, now you'll be getting the formula C1 and Cl4. Again, just omit this one and you'll be getting the formula CCl4. This is the correct formula. If you look at the table carefully, you will see that there are some elements which have different valencies. Like for copper, you have 2 valencies, copper 1 and copper 2. For iron, you have 2 valencies, iron 2 and iron 3. This simply means that copper can exist as copper plus as well as copper 2 plus. Iron can exist as iron 2 plus as well as iron 3 plus. So do not get afraid with these kind of things. Let us take this in an example to get more clarity, right? So here I have taken example iron 3 oxide. So for iron the valency is 3 and for oxide you already know the valency is 2, right? Let us now solve this out. For iron the valency is 3. For oxide or oxygen the valency is 2. Now just cross multiply it. You will be getting iron like Fe2O3. Now let us take some examples including polyatomic ions. What are these polyatomic ions? Polyatomic ions means ions which have many atoms included. Polyatomic ions like nitrate NO3 minus, phosphate PO4 3 minus, sulfate SO4 2 minus, hydroxide OH minus, or ammonium NH4 plus. So these kind of ions which have many atoms included in them are called polyatomic ions. Now let us take an example. Here I have taken ammonium sulfate. For ammonium, the formula is NH4 and the valency is 1. For sulfate, the formula is SO4 and the valency is 2. Now just cross multiply them. You will be simply getting NH4 whole twice. Now what does this whole twice means? ये 2 equally distributed है for hydrogen as well as nitrogen. So hydrogen इसमें total कितने दिख रहे हैं आपको? Hydrogens are 4 2 8. इस atom इस molecule में पूरे में आपके पास 8 hydrogen है and nitrogens are 2, right? So ये signify कर रहा है. तो आपको पूरे पे ही bracket लगाकर 2 लिखना पड़ेगा. And then we have, so now it's your turn to solve these 2 questions and comment me down the answers. I hope this video helped. If yes, then do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel.